In this video, I'm going to upgrade some Minecraft items. Right in front of me, I have 6 different cubes. Each one represents a level of transformation that I'll be making. And the first item I'll be working on is the carrot. We're going to take the regular Minecraft carrot and make it much more detailed and fully 3D. I think I can add some small leaves in 3D, give it more dimension, and turn it into something way cooler. So let's get started with the transformation. I'm already inside my 3D modeling program, and the first thing I'll do to improve this is add a cube right here. I'll place another one on top, one on the right side, and another one above that. Then, I'll add one on this side, and keep adding a few more to build up the shape. Finally, I'll place the last cube to complete the model. Now that we have the structure, I'll paint everything in bright orange to match a real carrot. Next, I'll add a cube on top and rotate it a few times to make it look more natural. Then, with some added texture details, I'll refine the overall look. And here it is. This is the Minecraft carrot that everyone already knows. It's been in the game for a long time. But now take a look at the new carrot I just created. It's fully 3D, way more detailed, and if we click on the ground with it, we can actually plant this new version of the carrot. And now in Minecraft, you can have a farm that looks way more realistic. The leaves will be visible, making your farm look much better inside the game. This item is now fully 3D, and you can plant an entire carrot field wherever you want. Don't forget to comment down below. Do you prefer the new 3D carrot I created, or do you like the classic Minecraft carrot more? Now that the carrot is done, the next item we're going to upgrade is inside the yellow cube. And it is, oh wow, this one is going to be way harder to transform, because this time we're upgrading the crossbow. The crossbow is already a really cool item, but I think we can make it even better in 3D. After all, crossbows exist in real life, so making them more realistic in Minecraft should be awesome. Right now, I'm at a pillager outpost, because we need to find a pillager that will drop a crossbow for us. But I need to be careful, they're already shooting at me. Alright, let's go. I'll take them down. One hit, another one. Oof, I managed to hit that one from here. Wait, I need to be careful. I'm running low on health. Oh no, they're overwhelming me. I have to run, I have to run, I have to run. I really need one of these pillagers to drop their crossbow. Come on, please drop it. Did it drop? Nope. Ugh, that's so annoying. I've been fighting these pillagers for so long, I'm getting tired. But they just won't drop their crossbows. I only have half a heart left. This is getting risky. Alright, this has to be the one. Ugh, still nothing. That's so frustrating. Wait, I think I forgot to check something. There's probably a loot chest at the top of this outpost. Let's see if there's a crossbow inside. Yes, there's a brand new sword from one of the mods I installed. And also, a crossbow. Alright, now let's take this into the 3D modeling program and transform it. I'm inside the 3D modeling program now. What I want to do is make the crossbow look like a real vampire hunter's weapon. We'll also have a fully 3D arrow and some extra details around it to give it more depth. The entire crossbow will have a brown wooden texture. The first thing I'll do is add a cube here as the base of the weapon. Then I'll paint it with a brown color, making it slightly lighter to give it a polished wood look. Now that the base color is done, I'll lower the opacity a bit and start adding some small details to improve the texture. Next, I'll duplicate this part and extend it forward. I'll also add a bigger section at the top, another one at the bottom, and some extra small details here to give the crossbow a better structure. Now I'll place a cube right in the middle, then another one on the right side to start shaping the arrow slot that a real crossbow has. I'll select this piece, duplicate it to the other side, and create a smaller version of it for additional details. Next, I'll add another detail on top, one more on this side, and do the same thing on the opposite side to keep everything symmetrical. Finally, I'll add a string that connects the bow, along with the bowstrings that hold the arrow in place. I also created this special animation so that if I can successfully export it into Minecraft, the crossbow will have a firing motion where it pulls back and releases the arrow forward. Let's see if I can get it to work in game. Alright, so this is the original crossbow that we already have in Minecraft, and this is the brand new crossbow that I just designed and added to the game. Whoa, it's massive when I hold it in my hand. But when viewed in first person, it looks absolutely amazing. You can shoot arrows just like this, and it actually feels really smooth. And what's even cooler is that when the arrow lands, it sticks into the ground, just like in real life. I can fire tons of arrows like this and create an entire field covered in them. Since this is just a prototype, I made it so that the crossbow has infinite durability. Now, let's test its power. How many shots will it take to defeat this mob? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots. Yeah, this is definitely way stronger than the old version. I have to say, I really like this new crossbow way more than the original one we had in Minecraft. but I want to hear from you. Which version do you prefer? The original crossbow or this new upgraded one? I think this one looks incredible, but let me know what you think in the comments. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to export the arrow animation, so right now it just fires infinitely without the proper reload effect. Oh well, I guess I need to practice my programming skills a little more. Now that the crossbow is complete, the next item we're going to transform is the egg, and I already have two ideas for this one. I can either make a 3D egg or create a fried egg that players can actually eat. Alright, let's get started and transform it. I'll start by adding a cube as the base shape. Next, I'll place another cube around it, then add a bigger one on this side and a smaller one over here to give it a rounded form. I'll keep refining the shape by placing additional cubes around the edges to smooth it out. Now, let's add a slightly larger section at the front to give the egg some extra detail. Another smaller one here, another one around the edge, and little by little, our egg is transforming into a proper 3D object. I also created an animation where, when the egg breaks, it spills out an egg white. This makes it look way more realistic and fun. So here it is. This is the new egg we have in Minecraft, fully 3D and way more detailed than the original version. When I hold it in my hand, it looks great, and in first-person view, it's the perfect size. And check this out. Not only can we eat the egg now, but we can also throw it. When we throw the egg, instead of just disappearing, it breaks and turns into a fried egg right on the ground. This means we can now deal damage using eggs in Minecraft. That's right, you can actually attack mobs by throwing eggs at them. Let's try it out. Boom, 1 hit, 2 hits, and there we go. We just defeated a cow only using eggs. Not only that, but we can also eat the fried egg, making it a new food source in the game. Now that we've upgraded the egg, it's time to move on to the next item, the axolotl bucket. When you use the original version, it just spawns the axolotl on the ground. But I want to create a fully 3D bucket with more detail, and even make the axolotl look like it's poking its head out of the bucket. I think I just got a really cool idea for this transformation, so let's head into the 3D modeling program. Now that I'm inside the modeling program, the first step is to create the bucket's base. I'll start by adding a cube at the bottom to form the foundation of the bucket. Next, I'll place a larger cube on top, giving it a more rounded and deep shape. I'll add another section around the edges to give it a thicker appearance. Then, I'll place another cube here at the top, another one on this side, and another on the opposite side to add some extra volume. Now, for the water inside the bucket, I'll paint this entire middle section blue to make it look filled. To complete the bucket structure, I'll add the handle right here at the top. Finally, I'll bring the axolotl model inside the bucket, positioning it so that it looks like it's popping out. I also created an animation where the axolotl moves in and out of the bucket. And here it is, the new 3D axolotl bucket. It looks amazing in first-person view where you can see all the details clearly, and in third-person view you can actually see the axolotl inside the bucket moving around. One cool feature is that every time I click to use it, it spawns an axolotl instantly. Let's try it out. Boom, click here, and an axolotl appears. Click over there, another one. This looks way better than the default version. However, I wasn't able to add the animation of the axolotl jumping out of the bucket when it spawns. So for now, the spawning is infinite. Unfortunately, my programming skills aren't advanced enough yet to fully implement that animation, but I think this version already looks way better than the original Minecraft model. So, now I need your opinion. Which version do you prefer? My detailed 3D axolotl bucket with a handle and realistic water, or the original Minecraft version? Now that we've finished the axolotl bucket, we only have 2 items left to upgrade. The next one is the red cube, and that means we're about to upgrade the elytra. This is going to be really exciting because when you wear the elytra in Minecraft, it replaces your armor, which is a bit of a downside. But I think I have a solution for that. Let's go transform it. Alright, I'm back in the 3D program, and the first thing I'll do is create a flat base for the elytra. Once the general shape is done, I'll add 3D details all around to make it look more dynamic. And just like that, the new elytra model is finished. It was actually pretty easy to make, but trust me, it's going to look way better in Minecraft. Now, I've also created animations for when it's flying and when it's standing still, so let's test it out. Now, when I spread my wings and start flying, the elytra has a smooth animation that makes it look way cooler than the original. And here's the best part. You no longer need fireworks to fly. This elytra allows you to fly normally without rockets, since it's already a flying item. Every time you glide, the wings will spread out, and when you land, they will retract back into place. This makes flying feel way more natural and fluid. Another big improvement is that you can wear armor while using the elytra, so no more sacrificing your chestplate slot just to glide. I personally think this elytra is much better than the default one, but what do you think? Do you prefer the new 3D elytra, or do you like the original Minecraft version? Let me know in the comments. Now that we've transformed the elytra, it's time for the last item on our list, the glass bottle. This one is going to be interesting. I think I can make it more 3D, extend the top part, and even add an animation where it shatters. So, let's get to work. For this potion bottle, I'm going to make it red. First, I'll start by adding a base for the bottle. Next, I'll repeat the same shape at the top and add white borders to give it more dimension. I'll create a smaller section in the middle to add some extra detail. Now I'll place additional parts around the sides to make the bottle's outline stand out. And finally, I'll add the bottle cap right here at the top. To finish things off, I'll create an animation where the bottle looks like it's about to burst but never fully explodes. And with that, our new potion bottle is complete. Now this is how the new potion looks when I hold it in my hand. This is how it appears on the ground. And in first-person view, it looks really smooth and detailed. But here's the coolest part. When I throw it, it breaks a block on impact. Let's test it out. Boom! It shatters and destroys a block. Boom! It works in any direction I throw it. This potion bottle turned out really cool, but now I want to know, which upgraded item was your favorite? Personally, I think the axolotl bucket was the best one. Let me know in the comments which one you like the most, and don't forget to check out the insane video popping up on your screen right now.